Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cass and this is Fire and Ice Designs, and today we are doing an attempt at a get ready with me video where I am getting dressed in, oh that's the back, my newly finished 2020 holiday Ariel holiday Barbie costume, and this is where we are. So I am wearing currently, for the purposes of decency, American Duchess clocked stockings, my split drawers, my shift, and my corset. And I have a freshly washed face, and I have my hair up in braids. These are like 2-day-old pigtail braids and a headband. I'm hoping that I can keep my hair back as much as possible and secure the wig to that. Check out my sunburn that I'm going to be revealing in this. It's awesome. Wear sunscreen. Don't be like me. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm going to attempt to do makeup and put the wig on and see if I can get like some footage of getting dressed, though that's probably going to have to be relocated to another destination other than the office, because if I get dressed in this corner in the office, I will be stuck in this corner of the office. Not that I can't move out, but like I'll just knock everything over as I go. So that's the plan for what we're working on. I think I'm just going to set this up to time-lapse. I forgot to get a mirror. I'm gonna go get a mirror because I don't think I can use the viewfinder on the camera as a mirror. And we'll see what happens. While I'm sitting here, I'm trying to figure out this mirror and lighting situation, I also thought I would share with you the shoes that I'm gonna be wearing for this. These are my American Duchess shoes. I don't remember what style they are, but I will have Zach put a link to them in the description, and I adore these shoes. They are super witchy and historical, and I love the little like cutouts on the side. I do want to get some different ribbon for these, but that'll come with time. But I, as always, am a huge fan of American Duchess. Full disclosure, I don't understand how to do contouring, and I don't feel like experimenting with how to contour my face to look more like Barbie's or Ariel's for the time being. So we're just gonna go with this and give a general overall Disney Princess Barbie makeup look. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't do makeup normally, and this is more subtle than the theater makeup that I'm used to. Yeah, so I just pulled it up. What we're looking at here is heavy eyeliner, heavy mascara, gold eyeshadow, red lipstick, and massive eyeballs. No human face looks like that. I don't think there's enough contouring in the world to make my eyes look that big. if I can get away with putting this wig on without blocking my hair. Because I don't really want to go up my head with a glue stick. I certainly suddenly look a lot more like Ariel. Okay, so it's just right there. And like right there. That's doable, I suppose. I'm gonna take a shower when this is over. I'm gonna go get my glue stick. Full disclosure, I only kind of know what I'm doing here, so yeah. Now we have to wait for that to dry. Just stole the glue stick from my daughter. The goal is to get this, my understanding at least, the goal is to get this as flat against the head as possible, so that you can then blend it into your skin. If you have a really far back hairline, be grateful. You can wear wigs without doing this, so that's nice. It's one of those things where like everybody has weird things that they wish about themselves, that, you know, like people with straight hair want curly hair, people with curly hair want straight hair. At this point I'm rambling. Now this is the part that I'm not really sure about, guys, so we'll find out. That is working better than I thought it would. I had no faith. None whatsoever. Okay. Well then. One thing I know about makeup is you blend. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try the wig again. Okay. I don't know about being perfect, because you can definitely still see it up close, but it works from a distance. So I'm happy with that. All I want to do is spin and floof.
Well, spin and floof.
And that's a wrap. Cheers if you've made it all the way through this series. Now I'm going to reflect on the experience of making, just briefly. I'm really happy with the way that she came out. There are a couple of problems that arose during taking photos. Namely, I did not have the bow stitched on very well, and so when Zach went to adjust, because the two ears of the bow were uneven, the stitching broke. So that is clipped on. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a clip there. It's clipped on, and I will go back and sew it on later. It's gonna go sit in the costume closet room. I don't even know how to hang this up. I don't think I have. I think we need to invest in better hangers, because the hangers we have are not gonna survive this.
No. We need the beefy boys.
I'm generally pretty happy with this. There are some issues that I have, namely they come from painting on the velvet. That's my biggest regret. I wish there was a better way to have done that. I wish we had found a better way to do that, but I don't know that there is a good way to do it.
I would have liked some time to experiment with airbrushing, but
yeah. This project already took way too long. I was concerned that the paint was already running and like bleeding through really badly, so the bleed through was going to be worse with the airbrush. We are going to experiment with that for future, because it would have been a lot faster and easier to be able to airbrush with the stencils. That definitely wasn't going to work on the velvet. There was no way that was going to happen. We will experiment with that for future projects, but also the way that we had the stencils was wrong, and we had to wipe the puff paint off. So there are some shadows of paint around some of the edges. And it just looks a little messy. At least it does close up. I don't even know if you can tell on camera. I can see it. It bothers me. And it's like dead center. Also, there's still some bubbling in the puff paint. Again, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's there. But I'm really heckin' proud of the way that she came out and how she looks and the amount of work that went into this that I wasn't expecting. Zach asked me how I was feeling, and I was like, I feel good. It's kind of like you picked up some easy fluff reading and then it surprised you and turned into, you know, one of the great classics, and you're like, oh, this thing is 400 pages long. I definitely picked up this project as a way of procrastinating and trying to save money so that I can move on to the next big project, which you will be hearing about, and you probably already have heard about, which is Steampunk Black Widow. But there will be a separate video coming out where we will talk about our plans for future cosplay stuff. Anything you want to say about painting or stenciling other than...
I mean, from a distance, it does sell very well. Again, painting on velvet, just as soon as you mentioned that was going to be a thing, it's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm almost wondering if it would have been better to get gold fabric and applique.
I mean, short of hand embroidering it, which, as established, no, that would probably have been another, you know, a good option.
Yeah. Hindsight. And I'm reasonably pleased with the wig, given that I was working with what I had. In future, I think just because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'd like a wig that I could heat style, I'd like to buy a better wig. But I also...
That one was free, wasn't it?
That was free.
So,
I mean, you get what you pay for, I guess. But also, like, I don't know how many times I am going to need a vibrantly red Ariel wig. So... I'm not going to buy a wig, spend a lot of money on a wig for Ariel. Yeah, so that's how I feel about Ariel. I'm pleased with her. It's too hot to wear her out anywhere, which is unfortunate. I want sleeves like this on all of the things, all of the shirts. I want floofy sleeves.
You want the floofy skirt so you can spin like that.
I mean, yes. It is pretty amazing. Also, there's only so close that anyone can get to me.
You did say you wanted to put handles on the hoop skirt.
Yes, if I were to make another hoop skirt, I would put handles on it because it makes it easier to pick up the hoop skirt to facilitate rapidly getting anywhere or squeezing through smaller spaces. And
if you've seen Bellamy's series on where she's remaking the new Cinderella dress from the live-action movie, her hoop skirt has handles.
Which
for this reason
is an excellent idea that I saw after I made mine.
Isn't that the way of things?
It's like, oh, that's a great idea. Mine's done. Oops. But anyway, if you liked watching these project shenanigans and you want to see other project shenanigans from us, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that the interwebs will tell you anytime we upload a video, which is usually Sundays at noon.
Every Sunday is what we aim for.
That's what we try for. But we also have a tiny human, so it doesn't always happen. And tell me in the comments below what you think of 2020 holiday Ariel Barbie. Would you wear her out and about somewhere?
Or is there another alternate Disney adaptation that you would like to see made? Or that you would like to make?
Yeah. So, do the internet things, subscribe, notification bell, like this video, leave a comment down below, let us know what you think of her, or what other Disney princess adaptations you want to see made. We have some things in the works for that, so stay tuned, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys. Ready? The whole thing.
Project done.